And good evening, it is the launch of the brand... Are you all right?
Guess who?
Yeah, guess who? The brand new one-day special. Lou, this is it. You get 3 options, but what is it, Lou?
Fabric textile paint.
Oh.
Absolutely. I actually was really... I fell in love with this.
Did you? Look, oh, this is nice. Shall I hold this up?
This has got everything on the show on it. And
everything?
Everything. I just thought I'd try it out.
Why?
But this is what we're... and this is on... it's quite a dark colour. It's not a light colour as well. So it just shows you how bright the colours are. So I'm going to be showing all the techniques from this throughout the show.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Just to give you an idea.
So when you say textile paint, so obviously you pop it on your fabrics, but how does it actually sort of work in terms of, do you need to cure it, heat it? What do you do?
Well, it says it's best for half an hour and then iron it from the back with using a bit of wax paper, or I'd use greaseproof paper, something if you haven't got wax.
Okay.
I tend to to paint mine and then leave it overnight and then iron it, but I don't iron the gutter on because sometimes I found when I've done the gutter, which is I'll show you the lines on it. Right. It squashes it a little bit, and I like it quite high, and that doesn't seem to need curing. So my advice is paint it, leave it, cure it overnight if you can, iron the back of it, then put your gutter on. And
how do you apply this paint? Is it with a brush?
So easy. Brush, sponge, fingers, whatever you want.
Okay.
Just as normal paint, but only this is made for textile wear.
Okay. Now, we've got colour options for you. So the first option is the pastel.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Beautiful colours. And they can't mix them because it's difficult. You need a lot of white to get those colours, and even then you can't get them right. Right,
I see. So the next one, I love the neon.
They're my favourites.
Yeah, very, very popular already for the neon. I'd go for the neon.
These, they're not as frightening as they look, because these are this patch is painted with neons, and it's not. Yeah, and they're not as bad, not as bright or as in your face as you think. So yeah, I mean, you can use them on all sorts of fabrics and paper. Don't forget if you want to. Yeah. So yeah, I love them.
And then the final option.
These are your metallics.
The pearl. That's what we've popped on there.
Pearl.
That's all right.
You get a little glisten with it. It is still wet. Sorry, I've just done swatches for them, but I wanted to put it on fabric, so you get the idea. There you go, right on a finger.
That's all right.
Swipe it on there.
No, that's your artwork.
On the back of that, it doesn't matter.
I've rubbed it off. That's fine. I just didn't realise it was wet. Now you pick 2 of the packs of your choice. So, for example, I personally would go for the neon and the the pearl, sorry. Yeah, those are the 2 I would go for. Yeah, so you choose which 2. Which 2 would you choose?
I'd pearl and neon.
The pearl and neon. So, Meg, which one would you choose? Neon and the pearl. Oh, we're all neon and the pearl. All right. Jimmy? Yeah, pastel.
Nice.
And the neon. Ben?
The neon.
And what else?
Can have 2.
The pastel.
Right, neon and pastel. There you go. Sam?
Neon and...
Sorry, Meg. Pearl. Neon and pearl. There we go. So what it's like with the price, really, is that it's like buy one and you get one for nearly half price, which is really good, because they are $16.95 each. A few samples. What have we got here?
Well, I've done... It's a bit... There's one that shows all the colours now.
Oh, lovely.
This has got... Mainly, it's got the neons on, and it's got some of the pastels, and it's got all of the opaques later, but you see all the colours you can mix on it. Yeah. And you get a glisten, now and again you'll see a little glisten, and the light has to be right, but this was done very thin with a sponge. So that's one. Yeah. Then you can see there's a little bit of metallics in the blue.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And again, this is mixing on the, this is one of Nick Roberts' stencils. And I was just using 1 colour and 2 colours and using the stencil and the sponge to mix with. So you get a bit of a glisten. But
just there, I think. Yeah, lovely.
I've got lots. This is another one, but this is just... you can just see it's very fine. Only because I've put it on fine, you get that tiny bit of glisten there.
Yeah, you can see that.
You get a lovely sheen.
Well, but it's nice because it's not garish.
Yeah, it is true. That's true. Yeah. And this one is just it's a tiny bit of the neon. Yeah. A bit of the pastel pink. Yeah. And a little bit of the opaques that are coming later. And that's all done with a sponge. So you can see how even the pastel, when they're mixed with the neons, they're beautiful colours,
well,
really colours.
Guess what, Lou? The neon, we're nearly 10% of the stock gone already.
Don't surprise
We're
me.
only 5 minutes in and we loaded a deep stock. My goodness. Right, it's supposed to last 24 hours. So then, for your one-day special, saving £8, which is really reasonable. We've taken it to £25.90, 287165. So have a look on the website, and if you've not done a pick and mix before, then we can show you how to do it. Meg, go on, pick your favourites. You're going for the pastel and the neon. There you go. You can just pop it into your basket. And right, we'll have to tell you about the gift with a purchase, which you can see here. It's the jelly rolls. Now, if you know me, you will know that I have a lot of favourite things. The Sakura gel pens are one of my favourite things. And these were one of the first purchases when Hochanda first launched. We had the adult colouring books, you know, Joanna Basford?
Yeah.
We had those, and we had Sakura gel pens. I don't use anything else. I love them, I love them. Yeah, you're not paying for these. How good is this? And it doesn't have to be the one-day special that you buy to get it. It's anything off this show, as long as you order while we're live.
Yep. Yeah. And these can work well on your fabrics.
All right, really? Do you have to set them on fabric?
Well,
or
you can just draw with them,
yeah,
and then iron over the top. Yep.
Oh, I did not know this.
Absolutely.
Now we have a winner, a Facebook winner.
This is good prize, guys.
This is great, isn't it? Congratulations to Althea Joseph. This and this is yours.
Wow.
So have a look. You've got these.
That paper's great.
Yeah, look at this. Both of these. This
Print
is a
paper.
Substantial prize, isn't it?
It's a block. It's a really good block, that.
Yeah, fantastic. So we will be sending this out to you. Congratulations.
Wow, excellent.
Lovely. Okay, I'm going to give them to Ben.
He's not keeping them though. He's going to put them somewhere safe that we can all find them, not later.
Where do we start, Lou? Because this is something I'm not into yet. You noticed that word?
Well, it's all it is that you're using fabric instead of paper.
Okay, I suppose I should think of it like
that. Yeah, but people don't. They automatically think, oh, well, you've got to be a seam, you've got to do... No. You could do it on ready-made clothes, or you can do fabric and then make it into clothes. So if I was, say I wanted to make a skirt or a shirt or anything, I would do what I'd call a length. So I'd do a length. It's a bit like creating enough like wallpaper, you do it the same, enough to make your garment or your wallpaper or anything. Okay. And then you know you're not going to try and, because you can never mix it again. Once, if you're mixing, you can never do it again. So you do enough, and then you can make a garment out of it, a bag, you could do home decor. So this is just cotton. I've got different types of cotton to show you. This is off Haley. This is a calico, and you can see this.
Which Haley?
Haley West.
Haley West.
Yeah, and you can see Haley Smith.
Yeah, there you go.
Haley
so they both are Haleys.
Yeah, both.
Which one?
And she gave me this to show you, and all the swatches are on this because it's a good one to do. Now, I would paint on this as well. In my art days, I used to gesso this and work on it straight on, so it's a good art base. This is a thinner one, but it's a thinner weave, if you know what I mean. The threads are a lot finer. These aren't as fine as that one, but they're both workable. You can use the fabric we've got on the show as well, which is the runners. Now I've got this here. We've got different colours, and I'll be using the neutral, the green, the pink, and these are all from Oakwood Archer, so we've had these on the show before. And we've got some fanning as well, so we'll show them in a minute. But you've got one of them that we've got there.
I have got, what have I got?
The linen one at the end.
Right.
So we'll be using that one, but when it comes up, I'll have a little chat about it. It's just to show you the different colours that it works on, lights and darks, so you don't have to worry about that.
$9.99 for a 5-metre roll. Busy for this, 627005.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Already nearly a quarter of the stock gone?
It goes so fast.
Wow.
Really fast. So those are the different textures of fabric, but you don't have to just stick them on that because it cures on any fabric, as long as you check the fibre content and you check the fibre content and paint and make sure, because every fabric's different. I couldn't say it'll do all of them.
Right.
So when you've got what you want, we're going to go with this sateen. I mean, this is not far off a sheet.
No.
Sheeting material.
Okay.
And you do need to sort of cut yourself whatever size you want. And we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to do neat painting. Actually, I could go straight on that if you want. I'll do neat painting and then I'll do some sponging and then I'll do some stamping. Sorry about that. Best way to cut fabric, not to cut it, is to rip it because you get a straight edge.
Do you mind if I just give the details of this,
do.
Luke? Because you've already found it, you see.
Yeah.
These are the table runners. Now you've got a pick and mix, so you choose any two. So it means you could get the same colour twice if you want. The colour options are light green, light peach in the middle, and
It's like an ivory.
this is meant to be
ecru.
duck egg. Well, what you had before.
Ecru. This is just a linen colour,
Well,
natural.
That's what they've called it on the web, duck egg. Because
Really?
that has to be the green, doesn't it? Yeah, that's definitely the green. Okay. We'll sort this out.
Out of Marlon would have thought that was duck egg,
But
although it's not green.
how can this be green?
No, I totally agree. Totally agree. Anyway,
Hang on, this will show you. Here we go.
right.
Right, that's light green, light peach, totally
Peach.
see that.
That's it. Right. Okay. This is this
And
one.
this is the, oh!
So that is duck
I
egg.
was so confused. Confused.com. Okay, it's this one.
That's green.
Sorry, that's me.
It's only because there's no samples, you see. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to shove mine in, and it's my
Oh,
fault.
look, it's two eyes.
My fault.
Look, it's a little puppet. Look, he's got eyes in here.
You can tell it's getting late, can't you? You can tell it's getting late. Come and get her, quick.
My
Can we
other
get
half is
her?
watching. He's got me tomorrow. He's going to be like, you're Fruit Looped.
I tell you, my other half is going to be, I'll be like, round the other.
Right,
Anyway,
let's get cracking.
yeah. So this is a great size. I mean, I didn't mean to cut it. Oh, pretty good at that. It's a great size because I tend to like to use that. So I would go for something. T-shirt, you need to make sure, I mean, if I can get out and get a T-shirt, I will, but
Right.
if you've got a T-shirt, you need to put something plastic inside it to make sure that it doesn't go through. You do need a solid surface to work on, and the reason we use that is because you want the paint to go through, but what you don't want is, if you use plastic, it's good, it'll strike through,
Yeah.
but what we do need is to make sure that we have it still, because the plastic will keep it still and it'll be still on this. But if you start moving it, the paint will smudge and it'll bleed onto other parts of your fabric.
Oh, right.
So what we need to do is basically, I'm going to do it on this board, but if you could at home, if you've got a board or a piece of cardboard, you'd cut it
Right.
to that size so that you don't have to take it off this. All you do is just move it with the on the card
I see.
and let it dry.
Okay.
Because if you don't, you're going to have to peel this off when it's wet, but I'm just going to secure it like that. So all we need is something that we won't get it really tight. We're just going to get it so it just stays still.
You almost need it on, well, but then I suppose
You
it's
can't
hard to
use a
stamp.
frame,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
exactly what I thought. Because I was thinking about, because I use a frame for cross stitch.
Yeah, I love my frame.
Yeah.
I mean, I've even got a seat one now, but it's a little bit
Ooh.
hard to do. That's one of the best ones. You just put it under your leg
Yeah.
and it's in front of you. You don't need any hands.
Oh, that's so good.
We have them here. They're really
Do
good.
we?
Yeah.
I'll be looking on the website.
Yeah, we have them here. The seat ones are really, really good. I couldn't do without mine.
Yeah.
It's like a foot shape, and you just sit on that, and it comes up, and it has an edge, and it comes in front of you. It's really good.
Okay.
Right, okay. So what we're going to do is look at stencils. Now, the reason I've done stencils is because everybody has stencils at home, more or less,
Yeah.
or stamps. So we're going to do a bit of both. But we're going to look at a stencil. Now, I've chosen a big one. The
Yeah.
designs are really easy to do, but you don't have to do these sorts of things. I'll do this one. The designs in these are really easy to do, and they're nice and big. So if you've got something like this, you're really going to need to secure that as well. So I would drop down my tape, but it doesn't matter. Now, with this, if I tried to stencil through this with sponge, I'd start to rub and move all, you know, it wouldn't be really neat. So I found that this one, I tend to draw in there and then paint.
Right.
But I'll show you that later.
Okay.
This one, I can use a sponge because there's enough. So I could do that, the movement on it, and it's not going to move. Right, so now you need to make a hinge for your, it's a bit like printing, screen printing really. You make a hinge. Now if you have a hinge there, it can move, but if you have a hinge here, you can open it like a book.
Yeah.
So say I want it to look, I can put it back down and it'll be in the same place. Right, the best thing I've found is to use sponge.
Oh, a quick mention, I suddenly remembered. This is everything is on extended delivery.
Oh yes.
From the 6th of September. Oh, that's not too long. It's a week or so, isn't it? That's all right. Okay.
Because this is coming from the Netherlands as well.
Aren't we international? It's lovely. Obviously, if we have lots of homegrown UK crafters.
But I mean, a lot of people in the UK know Talons, and they've been going, they've got a royal seal and everything, and I've brought them here now for 2 years. So, but yeah, they're really, really renowned company. Right, so I've got that down. Next is colours. Now, treat these colours like you would any acrylic colours, and just think about what colours you'd like. So, if you want a flat colour, you just choose one. If you want colours that mix, what you need to do is put the two colours. Say we wanted a purple that I did before. So I've got the opaque, the textile one there, and let's go for a little bit of, let's see the blue. You can mix any blue with it. I've got 2 greens and no, there it is. So we've got 2 metallics, which is fine.
Like the metallics.
And all you need, give them a good shake. And when you shake, if you shake it against your hand, it sort of sends the paint back up. So you get the paint off the bottom.
Okay. Now, just to confirm, because I agree, we instantly call it metallic. I call it metallic,
Pearl.
but it's pearl. Yes.
Sorry.
If you're looking on the website, no, I did the same thing, Liz.
It's pearl, yeah. Sorry, it's me. And you don't need a lot because we're going to actually spray the surface only lightly. Don't spray a lot of water.
Okay.
Water is your enemy, really. But what we want to do is make it slick. Because if we have to rub hard on this, then what happens is we start pushing the paint underneath the stencil. So just a little bit, let it go into the surface, spray your sponge and a little bit on the textile paint. Now it doesn't tell you to do this. This is just something I found.
This is you trying to blow it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to do my alchemy. So it's damp, but not wet. And again, make sure, this is just another, doesn't matter what I use. Oh, here it is. Have a cloth, because what I don't want to do is wet the stencil too much. Because if you look, there's water on the stencil. Now, if that pools, that will go onto the fabric and cause like a lot of welling of paint, and that goes underneath. So next thing, you get your lightest colour and you just push it in. You need to push it in. Push it right into your sponge. And if you've ever used the Easy Peasy glue from Kay, you've got to push that glue into the sponge as well.
Okay.
And it's almost like you're loading it into the bottom of it so that it's not on the surface. And then all we do is we very gently just rub over.
Can you go neat if you want to, rather than with the water?
You can, but you can go straight on it. Straight away and then build it up, and it gives the same effect. Of course you can. It's just that I found when people are beginning, sometimes it scares them a little bit going straight on. Having that tiny bit of water, it does help. But of course, you can go, when you paint with it, you go straight on. So what I've done is I've gone round and I'm going to go all the way around the edge. Of course, I mean, I know it doesn't say that on the instructions, so by all means, of course, it's not made to do that. It's just like when we do anything, we find our own little foibles, don't we? How to do stuff.
Now, once this is finished, are we able to put it through the wash, or is it for... Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, I'll be able to dry this. Yeah. Hopefully, by the end of it, I'll be able to iron it and show you how to set it.
Okay.
So that little bit of paint that we've got has gone all the way round this fabric piece. Now, if this was a cushion cover... You know, you could repeat the pattern, you could do it and have throws that match, anything. So, if you just look at your parts where you think, I need a little bit more there, you just go back over it. Now, you might not see the pearl straight away. Don't worry, it is there.
Okay.
It just needs a bit of time.
Lovely.
Faded it in there, and the next step is I'll show you
Yes,
after this.
That's it. We'll just do a very quick recap because we've got some updates. Right, the cotton, very busy, half the stock gone. It's £9.99 and it's such a good price, Meg's saying. 5 metres, £9.99, 627005 is your item number. Now we've also got the pick and mix table runners. Now I understand what on earth I'm doing. Right, so we've got the three colour options. So this is the light green, light peach and the duck egg. £12.99, 917441. Now we're back with the one-day special and painting onto fabric. Lots of you love to do that. Well, I know you do because you're shopping ahead and buying lots of different things. But it is really a really nice hobby to do. And of course, you know, you can stamp onto the fabric, paint it up like this. I mean, how about making the front of a bag or a cushion? Or why not even you're making some clothes for yourself, but you're putting on images using this wonderful textile fabric paint of your choice, so it's bespoke, but you can do so many different things. This one's got loads of different colours on. You can see that they blend well as well. Look at this. And then we've got another one here. That's beautiful, so fun. And we've got more, lots of different ways for you to use your textile paints. Now we do have 3 colour options for you. So the first option is the pastel. Lovely soft colours, green, pink, orange and blue. Then we've got the neons, my favourites, yellow, orange, pink and green. And then last but not least, you've got the pearl because it does have a little bit of a shimmer to it. Yellow, red, blue and green. Which one? This is in the lead. Ah, the pearl is now in the lead. Now, let's see. Now there's a little tiny bit of pearl on just this bit. So you can see it's subtle. It's subtle, it's not garish, but I quite like that as subtle. Yeah, it's not too much, it's a little bit of a shimmer. Now, with your one-day special, what you're doing is picking 2 of your choice. So it might be that you want, do you know what, I want 2 sets of pastel. It might be that you run workshops and you're going to be using these, so you need more than one for the people in there. Or it might be that you want the neon and the pastel, or you want the pearl and the pastel, or the neon and you get the idea. Now, £25.90. Item number is 287165. Here's the website so we can show you how to use the pick and mix, but it's so simple. You just pick 2 of your choice, add it to the basket and then check out. So it's buy one, get one nearly half price. That's how your one-day special saving is working out. Oh, and also don't forget you've got your gift with purchase. It's free, you're not paying for it. And that is the set of Sakura gel pens. I think you've got the white, the metallic silver and the metallic gold, and I love them. So, Lou.
Yep.
Something else we've already been busy for are these liners. What do we do with these, Lou?
Well, the word that comes, the word is gutter.
Right.
And gutter, it means relief, or if you think of it, it means as in gutter.
Right.
So it's a recess and it builds like a relief wall around something.
Okay.
So it builds an edge that your paint can't pass past. Right. So you draw with a gutter and then you paint to it, and that means it can't spread out. But I always think gutter as in gutter on the road.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, and that way it helps. So it's a way of drawing with it. It's a drawing pen. It can draw on fabrics with it. You can do anything you would with a pen or pearl drops, but it's in a pen form. It's so easy to use, so easy.
Can it also go on paper?
Oh yeah, perfectly, yeah.
What about acetate?
Absolutely,
you know, really?
anything. It goes on ceramics, glass,
oh, great.
acetate. It will, obviously some surfaces are non-porous, they will peel off, but that's paint anyway, unless you've got a sealer there. But yeah, all these work.
Oh, now we've got 2 different colour options for you. So the first option is the pearl. Oh. Yeah, no, you've got the white, the gold, the silver and the bronze, and they are such gorgeous colours. Now the second colour option is, woohoo, it's the neon.
These are stupendous. And what I've shown you is I smudged my finger in the top because you can paint with these.
Okay.
So if you want to, you could make a line and then pull the line in and draw with it that way.
All right.
So it's a really handy little way of, especially kids. Kids absolutely love this because you can't go wrong. Well, big kids like me do as well.
And there you go, you can see all those lovely neon colours. So you choose which one that you want out of the two. I mean, £10.95 as well for 4, and you can see, you know, you don't use much, do you?
No.
597188 is your item number. Have a look on the website. We've got lots more products on the show. We've got the Textile Opaque Paints. We have got lots of mediums. There's a lacquer transfer medium and a decoupage textile medium. Now, there's also the cotton roll, very, very busy for this. Now, Chinese rice paper, we've got those. This has got a 5-star review, actually. Look at this, so £12.95 if you want to go for it. What was that, 10 metres, I think? Ah. Right, so do give us a call, 01733 60 2000, or check out on the website at hachanda.com. Now, something else that you've found, the pick and mix mediums. Oh, so they're not pick and mix. Okay, right. No, that's all right. It's because we've got so many things on the show. They're options. Right. What are these mediums for?
Right, these, you can use these mediums within the paints. You can use them actually on their own with on their own in fabrics, but you can use them on your own artwork as well.
Right.
So you can do it on your mixed media. These work on fabrics. They're not meant to go actually with fabric paints, but they do work. I've done it on one of the pieces, and the pearl medium just goes straight in it. It's beautiful. So if you're working with mixed media, perfect on that. The gel medium, the extra gel, heavy gel medium, helps you to glue stuff to your fabric, and it stays there. It's really wonderful stuff. So, and the modelling paste, that helps when you're doing your mixed media. So all these mediums, they all work with everything we've got in the art way.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, where's the so we've got the
modelling paste.
That's the modelling paste. Yeah. We've got a heavy gel medium matte. Oh, marvellous. Thank you, Jimmy. Then you've got the heavy gel medium glossy. Then we've got the extra heavy gel medium matte. And then the extra heavy gel medium gloss.
Yeah.
Woo! And each one, I mean, they're massive tubs.
Yeah,
each one is £10.99, 430552.
Good price.
Back to you then, Lou.
Right, I'm going to quickly just show you what I've done. I only did it a little bit because I was messing about. So in the middle I've gone with blue. So this is the pearl, and you can already see that just round here I've faded it, and that's not a trick, not hard. All I've done is use less paint. So what I've done is change my sponge around, and I've done quite heavy paint and in the middle, and then I just in circles, very light circles, it works better. You can push down, but I found when I've done that, it pushes it underneath the stencil. So now I'm trying to stay to some sort of pattern. So it doesn't matter if you go over, because what we're going to do is now mix the two colours together, and we're going to mix it on the fabric. So we've got the colour now, and you can see we've got a fade happening there.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to turn back and go to my red.
I just need to make a little announcement.
Yeah.
If you want to get the free gift, I should say, because it's only on the Talons products, because they are the supplier. So if you're going for just the fabric on its own, you might not get the gift because that's not Talons.
Makes sense,
so
that,
just to clarify that.
Yeah. Right, so I've put more red on, and quite heavy as well, because once I start to put the blue on top of that, it will, you know, it's a heavier colour blue, and it will take a lot of the red out. So you put your red on, and you can see it's still saying soft, it's still saying workable, and it's not hardening, it's not stiff, it's really versatile, really nice stuff, and anybody, and I mean anybody, can do this. So got that.
Yeah.
Now go back to the blue, tiny bit more, and just fill it up.
Yeah.
So, but then the magic happens.
Bit of mixing.
Bit of mixing.
Bit of purple.
And you would not really believe that half the stuff all the stuff I've done has been done straight on the fabric. No mixing outside of the fabric, it's straight on. No messing.
So you've enjoyed using these?
I've loved it. Short notice, which really got to me, I must admit, because I'd love to have done more, but I think, I think, because part of my degree was textiles, fibre art, so it was going back to what I enjoy doing, because I like to think that you could take your artwork and put your artwork and use a sewing machine to create artwork or a needle or anything. So to me, you can draw with a pencil and a computer, mouse and a nib, a knitting needle. To me, it's all artwork.
Yeah.
And it's all drawing. So that might not look that great there, but I've got the purple in the middle. And if you see there's areas that you might want a little bit more colour, just go straight on with it, no problem.
Okay.
So now we could add some other there, or what we could do is you've got the reflex, or if you want something like the softer colours, or even the gold here.
Oh yeah.
And I'll just show you what happens. You don't need a lot, you need a clean sponge though, and what I'm going to do is try and get a bit of brightness on that, a little tiny bit. Now this is what you were saying about using it neat, you can just go straight in, and I'm just going to put a little bit on those, not worried about mixing it. And I'm going to get an orange now. It won't look much until you take the stencil away, and then you'll be able to see how the colours really do pop. And don't forget, what I want to do, I won't have time tonight, is I would love to quilt this.
Oh yes.
Or doodle in it and do my mandalas, my black and white pens. You know, you said your gel pens?
Oh yeah, I love my gel pens.
Well, I'd get them on it as well.
Nice.
So,
I can't wait for this reveal.
Well, I hope it's okay now after that.
It is.
Ready?
Dun, dun, dun. Wow, that's so cool. That looks beautiful. Yeah. Oh, that's nice for the centrepiece of a table, isn't it? Tablecloth. Oh, that's awesome.
You can just see, it's dry, it's more or less dry.
Really?
Yeah, if you use a paintbrush, it takes longer to dry, but if you're using something like tape, like a sponge, it doesn't take long. And you'll see, it doesn't matter about that, there's not much bleed through.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, you can hold that up straight away. I'll take that off.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, there you go.
You
can hold that up.
Oh, you want me to hold it? Yeah. Whoops.
There you go.
There you go. Doesn't that look good? This, I can see this as a lovely centrepiece.
It's the wrong way, Alex.
Oh, what am I doing? Sorry. Do you know what it is? I was looking at it myself.
Just rip me that off.
Sorry. I'm just like, I'm not going to share. I'm just going to look at it myself. Oh dear. No, you can actually see that. No, I've turned it the right way. How lovely and bright it is.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That is, I mean, if you want to get your black pens now, or stitching or beading, sequins on that, and make a beautiful cushion.
Wouldn't it?
I've got some sequins in my bag, and if you just put big ones in the middle here, I'll do a couple tonight. Right. So simple, anyone could do it. Turn that into like a centrepiece cushion.
Yeah, wonderful.
Black on the back, anything you want.
Thank you, Lou. I shall leave you for another second.
Even I like that.
Because it's good, Lou.
Yeah, but I don't like my stuff. You know what I'm like.
Bless you. Right, just a quick reminder of the things that are happening during our 4th birthday. So we've got 10% credit. Enjoy 10% on all your 10% credit on all your purchases. Free gift. Simply place an order for a product featured. Now it needs to be a Talons product featured in this particular show. It needs to be while we're on air live this hour, and you'll automatically receive a free gift worth up to $16.99. And then there's the Dream Day. There are 10 spaces up for grabs on Thursday the 3rd of October for an Access All Areas tour of our studios and a fun-filled make and take with Leonie. Actually, now this has just reminded me, Kay, if you're watching, Kay Indigo Blue, Kay, I'm free on the 30th and the 1st, and I want to go on the retreat. Thanks very much. Because I couldn't get hold of you earlier. Right, so the one-day special are these wonderful textile paints. You get 50 ml in each, and you can choose which ones that you choose 2 of your choice. So you can choose the pastel, which is just really lovely soft colours. So if you're into those nice, soft, muted tones, then this is great. You can go for the neon, which is so lovely and bright. Don't forget they mix really, really well. And then the final option is your pearl, and I'll just give it a bit of a wiggle. Which one's in the lead, Meg? Still the pearl is in the lead. So you choose two of your choice. You could go for the neon and the pearl, or you could go for two of the same one if you wanted to. Choice is yours. This is £25.90, £8 saving, 287165. So some more samples. Let's have a look at this. This is cool, isn't it? So you can make them really nice and bright. This is a stunner, Lou. Yeah?
I mean, once this is set, and you can put all your little relief pens and glitter in that, and then beads and stuff. So it's really bright. It's got bits of glitter, but I wanted people to see you. Don't be afraid of those neons, because they're mainly neons in there.
That's fantastic. I love the way they blend. Where's the one you did onto?
Oh, I'm just doing that. Yeah,
can I show this?
Yeah, of course you are. Yeah, of course.
Okay. So, but you've used these fabric paints as well?
Yep, I just used the blue the same way.
Isn't it stunning? You see the little blue? And then quilted it and then popped beads in. That's gorgeous. So Lou's working on that one right now. And then we've got this one. I'm going to be doing this fabric repeat pattern for people to see how easy it is. This one. Oh, good stuff. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a Japanese. This is unique on one of my friends. It's beautiful. But just to show you that you can create your own fabric with it, you know, like a repeat pattern. So simple.
Fantastic. Oh, and this is the duck egg. Now I've got my brain sorted. Right, and then we've got another one here. Beautiful, isn't it? So you can, and of course, so you can set it. You're able to pop your fabric through the wash, no problem. Again, you choose which two of the sets of four that you want for £25.90. 287165 is your item number. So here are those colours again. You've got the soft, the pastel, the neon, and the pearl. Lovely. I really like those colour options. Yeah, I'm still loving. For me, I'm going to have the neon and the pearl because they're bright and they're very Alex colours. I like them. Now, something that's gone absolutely nuts are the effect liners. You've got two different options. So the pearl option, this one, nearly how much? 60% of the stock gone. So you've got the white, the gold, silver and the bronze, nearly 60% gone. Now the second colour option, the neon, yellow, orange, pink and green. And of course you can use these for 3D effects, writing. You can pull the colour out because that's what Lou's done at the top. So it's just £10.95 for this, 597188. Again, do give us the call, 01733 60 2000, or you can check out on the website at hachanda.com. But you're going to have great fun with this, adults and kids alike. I think that would be really good. Oh, the pearl is super, super busy as well. Now 2/3 of the stock gone. So that's the one with the gold, silver, white and bronze. Now, we've got some other items for you. So should we chat about, right, we've got the decoupage textile and the lacquer transfer medium. What are they?
Right, well, transfer medium means you can get laser print. It normally is. I have used an ordinary printer inkjet, and you can transfer images, photocopies onto fabric, and then rubber away the surface so the print stays on, and the lacquer seals it in. But you can also use that for decoupaging other fabrics onto these fabrics.
So the two go together hand in hand,
is
that right?
I would say, yeah.
Ah, good stuff. 1045 748 964. And then we've also got the gutter silk, and they're on the, it's the textile that's the textile reel feel, sorry. So the gutter silk, what do we do with these? Well,
the gutter silk is mainly what it was known for, the reflexer pens that have been brought out of these, and these were the lines that you used to keep the silk paint from bleeding outwards, because it really is, it does bleed fast. So these were the gutters that were there. So we've got a black, we've got a clear, and we've got a gold, a gold, and you can just see the clear there. So normally that would have been like a batik effect where you can't see the actual, there you go, you can't see the reflect, you can't see the wax or reflect. The black's one of the favourites for henna patterns and stuff.
Oh, nice.
And the gold is a great for highlighter as well, and little pearls, so it looks like but little tiny seed beads and stuff.
Oh,
but they all work like that. And then this glows in, don't glow in the dark, it reflects in the dark with headlights and stuff, apparently.
Oh, that's
I've
so
not tried
interesting.
it, I've not tried it.
No,
yeah.
okay. Now what these are, these three are on pick and mix, and you might think, well, there's only 3 anyway, but it's to give you choice, because you might want 3 of just the black, or you could do get 1 of each, of course, or and then this one comes with it. There we go. So it's £17.20. Here we go. We're going to show you pick and mix, how you do it. What would I go for? Yeah, I think I would go 1 of each personally. I think they're going to be useful.
Yeah.
Each of those, but it's up to you. You see, that's the thing. We've given you lots of choice, and then we go down, and because this is a Talon's product, you should receive your free Sakura gel pens. Over to you then.
Just wanted to show you something else as well. You might have a piece of fabric that you've already got printed, and this is silk. And what you might think is, well, I like that, but I want to put something in there.
Yeah.
And if you want to do that, I'll just do it on this little piece here. I won't use it all, because it's lovely silk.
It is, isn't it?
So what you would do is just mask. So
mind your paint over there, just in case you
oh
don't
no,
want it
I'm
in there.
looking at that thinking, stay away from it. I'm only going to do this little piece in the middle. But also think that these colours really look beautiful with it. You've got the creams, and you've got the greens and the duck eggs, as they call it, which I think is just green, but never mind.
Yeah, I'd have called it
Dark green, light green.
Anyway.
Right, so the next thing is you want to mask off where you want it. So the best bit to do is just go along the line of where you want it, just like you would with a mask, but you're using, I'm just using masking tape, and it actually sticks to fabric a lot better than it does paper, believe it or not.
Okay.
Well, neater.
Does it matter it's got creases in it?
Always best to iron it,
Okay,
but it doesn't really, it doesn't really worry me, and I haven't got the iron at the moment, so. But then I would just do this. No, it's always better. I just did it slightly wrong. It's always better to just go in of the line, because if you go too close, you don't want a gap.
Okay.
So go one end, that's better end now, and then just do it. Sometimes you can just go straight on and do it.
I know, it's the way, isn't
There we
it?
go.
Quick mention of this.
Yeah,
This is the Chinese rice paper. What do you like about this?
Oh, it's the best for collage, decoupage, printing on. You can put it down, you can put it through a printer, print on it, and then oh, it's absolutely stunning. Some of the things you can do, I mean, we saw Kay with her stuff yesterday. You can print on it and do the resin with it and everything. So there's a lot. It's a bestseller. It really is a bestseller, that.
Right. Good stuff. Well, that's £12.95. You've got a roll of 69 centimetres by 10 metres, 533192. This is always busy when we bring it to you.
Right. What I'm going to show you is I've got the pastels now, and your best bet is to sort of have a look. Do you like them? We've got a peachy colour. Well, it's pastel orange. We've got a green. We've got a white, and we've got these. But that doesn't mean you can't mix them yourself.
Why not? Yeah.
So if you wanted to get this colour a little bit darker, then all you would need to do is just mix these two together, or with a little bit of blue. You know, you're not stuck on these colours. So, I mean, don't ever think that, oh, I've only got that colour. You haven't. You've got millions of choices in between. So all I'm going to do is, this is a little bit runnier, so just be careful, because it's very strong. You only need a blob. And because I'm not going to do it all, I'm just going to show you. So don't forget, mask it off. Your first thing is, if it's a fabric like this and you're not sure of it, wash it first to get the size out. And when you've washed it, it's ready, iron it, and it's now ready to go. It's ready to roll. Yeah, it's ready to go then. So
quick update, Lou. Now this option of the effect liner, the pearl option, technically it's sold out on immediate dispatch. But Meg's going to make phone calls and see if we can get some.
Right.
Okay, some more for you. There we go.
Good luck. I hope we can. So I've mixed the two together on there, and I'm just going to see it. Yeah, perfect. So all I'm going to do is just not neat. So I'm mixing on it. Now this has got a much looser feel to it. No water, straight on. So, you know, like I said with water before.
Yep.
Your fabric, the makeup of your fabric will look different.
Oh, that's subtle.
You've got to be out. I'll hold it up in a minute. I'll just do another.
Okay, you will see it in a minute. I know you can't at the moment.
But
just about there, yeah. But when we lift this up, you'll see it
I'll
more.
just do 3 small ones, and then you'll be able to see that you can repeat this, and it's a bespoke pattern just for you, and it's what we call. I would call this now like a watermark.
Yeah. Yes, that's definitely what it looks like.
And you'd be a bit neater, guys, not scruffy like me. But Alex, if you want to lift that up now, I'll take that off.
Okay.
Keep that.
Shall I just hinge it? Or?
No, you can take it up. It's just to show people what to do.
Okay.
There you go. Just rip it off that and I'll take that off.
Yay, we can see it. Yeah. Look, that's great. Yeah.
There we go. So you've got that really beautiful.
It's nice.
It's very elegant. So think about the colours you've got at home. You might not want really bright. I could do a bright green one, but just to say that these colours, you can do them as bright as that or as light as that.
Lovely.
And that's got what we call a real watermark on that.
Yeah.
And you could put your beads and your pearls on it. It's like you'll get some sort of is it shibori silk where it almost looks like one side's been woven over the other side, and you get that relief look.
That's great. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Good. Right. Well, we could do all sorts of other things with it. So I really like that actually. It really, really does look prettier.
So this one, Meg's made phone calls. It's on it, but it is on extended delivery. It's going to be dispatched from the 10th of September. So I know it's a little bit of wait, but it's coming from the Netherlands.
Right.
Yeah, lovely.
It does. What you can do now, nowhere says that you can't, is you can get fabric inks. Now the fabric inks pads do the same, and they're almost like, if I want to do a stamp on fabric, I can use this and then use my paint.
Okay.
Because I can stamp with it. I'm going to show you both ways.
Sure, that's great.
So I've got my stamps. Now these are some of my favourite stamps. They're quite big and they're quite, bold, but I love these. You can have your little quirky houses, and then I've got some wonderful, the free gift from the last show. I'm going to do these in watercolour. Right. I'm going to do these in watercolour and these really bold. So what you can do, use your press. You can use your stamp press. Yeah, you can use all that. I'm just going to show you a simple one. I don't want it a full registration because it's not really about the detail of the stamp, it's about where I'm going to put my paint. So this isn't a great ink pad. I loaned it to Kay yesterday and I don't think it was great for her either. So, do
you mean just it's worn out?
Yeah, it's had its day now. So you would put plenty on, don't get it all over the silk. Well, it's not the silk, the cotton, and just press down. Now you can use a big block, it doesn't matter. Use it however you feel. That's perfect. Okay. So, and you might think I've missed bits, but it doesn't matter. You can get your outliners on it, your pens later on, and your Secura pens. And then I'm going to just show you how to use some of the marks, some of the gutter lines.
Oh yes, that would be great.
Now I've missed a bit there. It doesn't matter because I can go back over it. That's the best thing about this. So I'll just use that one. And if you're using your stamp press, you know it's going to be right. Now you can choose anything you want. But I'm going to choose the blacks just so you can see it. Now there's a real trick to this, and that is you must bang the air down now. If you don't, you'll get air bubbles and it splutters all over. So what you do is always have something near and just press, and you'll get the feel. You need to know how much to press, the pressure of it. And then all you do is, so for instance, I just want the outline first. So I keep the nozzle halfway, so it's sort of like 45 degree. And I'm just, take my time. You can, as long as you join it again. See what I mean there? Don't worry. Take your time. And if you've missed a bit of your stamp, don't worry, because you can invent it.
Yes, use your imagination.
Yeah, and then let's keep going. As long as it's got some, I always think it's safer for me doing it correctly if it's half. It's got to be like 45 degree angle. I know Jim is brilliant, so he'll be able to get that. But you can see half is resting on it, but half is up in the air.
Do you know, a viewer the other day actually commented on Jimmy's work.
It's very good, isn't it?
Yes, it was Vivian Jimmy. And then Jimmy went online and said, hey, thanks.
Right, so I've got my outline, right, and it might squirt like that, but if it does, what you do, don't worry, because you get something like a little pin, or if you've managed to get some of these silicone tools, even better.
Right.
And what we do is we make that part of the pattern, because you're going to get a splutter, but if you just draw it out like that,
doesn't matter.
it now looks like that is now part of the pattern. So please do not worry about that spluttering or anything. And then what I would do is just over here, I will just do a little bit more so that you've got a balance. So it's so simple. Don't dip your hand in it.
Now we've had an email come in from Sue. Sue, thank you for your lovely email. She says, what a fabulous one-day special. It's great to see a textile art show. Yeah, it totally is. And she's saying you do fantastic demonstrations.
Oh, thank you. Well, do you know what? I sat there before and I could have gone out, but I was too interested. Could have gone out for a walk, but I was too interested.
Out?
No, out, just out. But I was too interested in what I was doing because what I wanted to do was see if there's anything new being shown out there with textiles and whether, you know, to brush up my sort of ideas. But and, you know, before I knew it, it was like 2 hours later. And I was like, oh, right, I'm not going out. So you can see I've really gone over a line. I'm not worried. Now, the other thing you can do is put a little blob there. Yeah. And then draw with it. So if you're not confident about that, just draw with it. With your nib, you can use the nail art, the cheap nail art pens are great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're really good. And you can just draw with it. And then neaten up any way you want. So people who've got like maybe problems with their hands, do not worry at all. And these patterns they all work together. So I won't finish this, but what I will do is show you that you can just get your pen or anything like this and just start to draw in the same way with your gutter, but you use the paint instead. And as long as you've got an edge on your paint, it'll create a gutter very similar to that. So I will finish this because I can't leave it like this because it looks lovely when it's done. So I'm just using a silicone tip, but you could use a pen that's got no ink in it or it's run out. They're really good. Or here's another one that's really clever. Just finish this because right, the other side of your work
of your brush
is just as good.
Oh, yes.
So you can do really fine details. So if
you could use a cocktail stick too.
You can use anything, but what I mean to say is, and hopefully people are getting that, is you don't just have to draw with it like you would a pen. You can actually decant some out and then draw with it, because that might be scary to some people going round there, and that's fine. And if you do want to tidy it up, you can always get a little silicone brush and just pull it away like that. So, are you doing colours?
Yes, I just need to show this.
No problem.
So these are our...
the hours up again.
I know, we're nearly done. So these are our gutters. You've got the 3 colour options. So the liner in the clear. Oh, you're black. And the gold. They are on a pick and mix. You choose any 3. And it also comes with the Textile Reflex, £17 and 20 pence, item number 665657.
I could do it better when you're not looking. You know, it's like when somebody shows you a picture on computer and you're like on your phone. You're there half an hour trying to find it. Oh, you're covered. Look what you've done to me, Will.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Oh, thanks, Ben. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting it's wet.
I was doing it right. You know, I said, I'll do it now, 5 minutes. And then she's got sticks her fingers in every one of them.
I'm so sorry. I've had a right couple of days of it. I've ruined Catherine's wow pad.
Oh, did you mucky that up?
Oh, did I not tell you?
I heard something, but I didn't know quite what it was. Did you mucky it up?
Yeah, big time. Like,
was it a new one?
Brand new, and I've covered it in black ink. I've ordered her a new one.
She won't want a new one.
Well, no, she's getting a new one.
Yeah, I'd feel a bit bad about that,
Yeah.
I must admit, because you keep one for messing and one for good, don't you?
Yeah, but it was the good one.
Oh, that's sad, that. All I'm doing now is I'm just doing like little blobs, but what I can do is just show you before we go.
Okay.
I'll leave that to dry, because you do need to leave it to dry, and if I could tell you, just get a piece that you're going to not worry about and throw away, and use it as a test piece.
That's a good
and
idea.
Keep it with you and write on it how long it took you to dry and stuff like that. So, because what we tend to do is rush stuff, and this stuff, don't rush it, because you've spent time on it. It's like this now, you don't want to rush it, but I will show you now, it's ready for some dots. So this is the gold.
Oh, now this looks really good on here.
And it's so easy to use, as long as you know that what you've got to do is make, I'm doing it the wrong way so you can see.
Oh, bless you.
So you make it there and pull.
So because this is quite a deep dome, or a big dome, how long would that take to dry?
I would leave that quite a while.
Overnight?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
But if you pull it away, you get a wonderful bead. Don't try and squirt too much. You just sort of let it touch it and then pull. Touch and pull. It's almost a teardrop. And you can't, if you try to draw this like a teardrop, it doesn't go right. I'll just show you the other colours as well. Okay. So we want some yellow, maybe. We'll have a little bit of yellow around it. Not a lot. It might even go on here, actually.
Oh, that would be nice.
So.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Now, we've gone from something quite boring.
Oh, no, I like it.
Piece of paper, piece of fabric, to actually coordination. All the colours that we want, and this orange would then go. You could put the orange in with it, or put the red at the top. But you've got all sorts of options now, and these are I loved it. Right.
Oh, I'm going to have to just show you the one day special. We've got 40 seconds.
Right,
don't worry, you can carry on playing if you like. Here it is. So you choose 2 out of those 3 that you like, or you could choose 2 the same. So you can go for the pastel, the neon, or the pearl. So there's your pastel. Now it's £25.90. That's an £8 saving. 287165. There's the neon. And then, I don't know if we've got time. Have we got time? He's on it. Jimmy's on it. There you go. You've got the pearl. So choose which ones you like. Do give us a call or check out on the website. Lou, I know you'll be back at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Marvellous.
Doing 7.
Yeah, 8?